Hello guys, welcome back to Pickleball Unplugged. I'm your host Abhay along with Anirudh. We have captains from two great teams of the HPL this week. We got Vivek from Dasos Dynamos
Meditated, preempted situation.
and we got
We
Harsh.
become an expert at this.
I'm trying my level best, right? Please don't mind. He's actually a pro.
No.
Because apparently last week all the captains were praising Anirudh for how great of a host he was. I'm trying to match up to his level now.
Is it?
Yeah, 100%. I'm not joking. Like they were singing praises about him. Yeah.
Oh,
Him and Anisha. Trust me. Yes or no, bro? Don't lie.
He's recollecting how bad he got. He's trying to tell himself.
So we got Vivek from the Dasos Dynamos and we got Harsh from the Starry Smashers. You know my duper. I'm 3.8. You know the reason behind it as well. Ani's duper is supposed to be a 5.0 and he's what?
It's 3.9. The reason behind it is Harsh. What an answer. Okay, but it being so high, it was 3 earlier, so it's 3.9 now. He covered up, I think, by saying.
I was a witness to a couple of the tournaments also. I've seen it happen live.
Yeah, see, Abhay, I have a Google Pay number.
And I think we've discussed about Vivek in the last couple of podcasts also, how I think he's one of the top 3 pickleball players coming out of Hyderabad and how he's one of the front runners taking the sport forward from the city at least. I don't think he needs an introduction, but let the man speak for himself.
Hey guys, like he said, I don't think I need it. But yeah, I think because the format is such, my duper rating is, I think, right now around 4.7, 4.6, ever since Sam stopped playing doubles with me.
Damn.
So my reliability is also coming down. Right? So I guess I need to work on that. But yeah, hi guys, it's fun. It's great to be here.
Yeah, I mean, it's great to have both of you here.
Yeah.
And I think talking about duper, I think let's get straight to the point.
Yeah.
In my opinion, there's a Hyderabad duper and then there's an actual duper. I believe the Hyderabad duper is a bit inflated.
Absolutely.
I just want to hear a bit is a bit of an understatement, but it's pretty inflated.
You have both inflated dupers and inflated egos in Hyderabad.
Oh yes. Okay, this is going to be the title of the podcast. Inflated dupers, inflated egos. Let's go with that.
They go hand in hand, absolutely. You know better.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, I would like to.
Throw some light on it.
Are you sure it's only about yourself?
I have a singles duper of 4.3. So if anybody has a problem with that, then you better sort it out yourself.
Show up on the court and figure it out.
See you on the court. HPL week 1.
40 plus duper of 4.3 in singles. I'll not go in doubles because
Guys, what's your state ranking? Is of state?
What a player!
yeah. Mixed doubles state number 1
Whoa!
along with Saiti.
Talk about inflated egos.
Inflated egos. Look at this.
That is what we're coming to. So yeah. See, because Hyderabad has a very small sample size when you compare it to cities like Bangalore, Bombay. We'll not even talk about Bombay.
Right.
Let's talk about only Bangalore and Delhi. So if we have Sam, Vivek, Sid Patel, Sid Reddy, Soli, Bhaskar, Vijay Tej playing amongst each other, obviously the duper will be inflated. So if you have a duper above 5 point whatever,
Right.
and if you travel abroad, beat any tournaments, you know what happens.
Of course.
So you get
Yeah. Your ego comes down.
yeah.
Yeah.
For the lack of a better word.
Yeah.
I'll go with that.
Yeah. No, I like that. I like it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think just building on what Harsh is saying, I also think it's about time, right? I think we're all sitting here, we're having this conversation. And I think what we're all trying to do together here is to get that beyond the ego, get that average DUPR or Hyderabad going up.
Yep.
Right. And I think the outcome of this league, the outcome of this entire exercise, I feel it is going to do that for sure at some level.
I believe so as well because
And-
I've seen you guys play in your respective groups. You at Kitchen and back then at Pro Touch.
At Pro Touch.
You used to play at Hop, right?
Yeah.
And you guys used to play in your own respective groups. I think this league, HPL now, with the format it has now opened it up. As you were mentioning earlier, you get to play with a lot more people. You get to play with a lot more groups. Gets more competitive. And the overall level eventually does go up.
And what's very cool, I find very cool is there's so many players I've never met.
Right.
And
Exactly.
they are messaging me saying, can we come play practice with you? Like, why not? Please come. And the beautiful thing is when they come and play, I realize, shit, this person actually has a certain skill set. This person actually can be a really good player. Right?
Yeah.
And then we start playing together and we start warming up. My players also from our team are like telling us that good that we're getting some variety of players to play with because we get so limited up.
Yeah,
on
true.
right? So I think that's the most interesting thing.
Well, this is great, yeah.
And I think the Challengers move, while it was a little hectic, I guess, for everyone, I think it was a great move. because so many of them, like from my team, everyone who's playing the tournament tomorrow that HPL is sponsoring on a Sunday or is backing the Pickle Circuit tournament. A lot of my players from the challengers are going and playing that tournament.
Yeah.
And they would never had match maturity. They never had match right to prove. Right, and now being able to do that is phenomenal.
Playing in front of 100 people with so many cameras.
No,
Live scoring in front of you.
100%.
You are playing from this end and you see the scoring at the other end. Yeah. With owners heckling and sludging.
Santanu braiding down your neck.
Absolutely.
It's not easy.
No, we were actually talking about that yesterday. Sledging is going to be huge. The mental game is going to be huge here.
Yeah. You will see how many good players lose matches to average players.
Yeah.
It will happen. Especially in doubles. See, in singles, if you have a duper above 5, like Vivek and Sam, they're a different league.
Yeah.
You sledge them, you do whatever you want. They will not come down to your level and they will 99.99% not lose to players whom they have an advantage against. The main problem comes with people who have a duper between 3.5 and 4.5.
Yeah.
There, the skill doesn't matter at that day. Only the temperament matters.
100%, bro.
I'm completely with him.
For sure. We were discussing that yesterday, actually.
Because I have seen it in matches, players with skill levels above us losing matches to us like very easily.
Yeah.
In tournaments which have like what 20,000 prize money, 10,000 prize money, no prize money, only for Instagram photos.
Absolutely.
That is the the kick you need at a tournament. A trophy and a photograph.
Even when I played tennis all my life, right? I played professional tennis for a very, very long time. This atmosphere, this kind of pressure, I've never seen. It's unbelievable. Like challengers alone, like we get carried away sometimes as, as captains, owners, whatever, like as colleagues, and we start saying, do this, do that, do this, do that. And then you step back and think, shit, what did I just confuse the guy?
True.
And then you are expecting that person to go win that game for you.
Yeah.
Come on. Right. Like, it's like, this is unbelievable pressure. And this kind of pressure I've not seen. And tennis also, we get time to get to the ball. This is like short format and it's really quick. So things happen so fast. You have only 11 points to warm up to. Your body is not warm enough. In tennis, if you get into a game, you get into it for some time. Like baddie tennis and all.
Wow.
In this, you get into a game, you come out of the game, you're cold again you go back.
Yeah.
So this whole hot, cold behavior, right?
Yeah.
It really pulls people down and you need to really be mentally thinking, okay, what should I do from the word go?
But you need to be locked in.
Also, I also wanted to ask Vivek, as a captain, if your players are playing a match, what do you exactly tell a player in a timeout? Matlab, is there anything you can do at that moment apart from encouraging him or her? Because no technical changes can be done that time. You can just tell them whether to play this way, that way, aggressive, defensive.
Correct.
So what exactly do you think you can tell a player?
So I think timeouts, if you ask me, do one thing. Like I personally, what I have done so far, at least with the challengers team, is whenever they've taken a timeout, tell them only one thing that they should do. Because to be very honest, we've all met. It's hardly been a few weeks.
Yeah.
Your game can't change overnight.
Yeah.
And throughout what we've been working with our A team also or with the main team is that let's only work on our strengths. Let's not try to carve out a new shot now. Right? Let's just be working on our strengths because you need like at least 2 to 3 months of like coaching to kind of really work on certain skill sets. Right?
Yeah.
Everyone knows the backhand link is one of the toughest shots. Because not everyone's used to a double hand.
Yeah.
Right. And you're always struggling with that single hand thing. Right.
Yeah.
So what do you do? Right. How do you operate in that situation? Right. So these are the kind of conversations we are trying to have. And back to your question, I feel use timeout to do one thing and do it really well.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Do not try to give too many inputs saying tu idhar jaake wo kar, tu idhar jaake kar. You're doing this well. Continue doing that. Maybe this is they're trying to catch you on this side. Maybe look out for that side. I think you can't do more than that in a game.
So it's either one person telling one thing or too many persons telling one thing. So
I think it's needed to take a break only.
As idealistic as this sounds, what you said second, the latter is what is going to happen anyway.
I know.
No, it's just supposed to see. In my opinion, a timeout is only going to be used to just calm your nerves at that moment. If you're down, if you're in a bad rut, just take a break.
And I think all the teams which are in the main league, they are mature enough, sensible enough to filter in as to what to take and what not to take.
And sometimes everyone doesn't operate the same way.
Yeah.
Like you can go full on like come on and go full on like cheering someone on.
True.
For that person it might work, but you do that with another person, that person might completely switch off.
Yeah.
And I found that during the challenge.
Especially challenger, I was scared by looking at Anurag Haridas. What passion, what aggression.
I mean, he's always passionate. Even the
Nobody showed up.
in paddle out tournaments also. Back the first tournament, say he's been very
If you're
passionate.
playing a sport, मतलब being what an
Yeah.
opponents were intimidated by him.
I think Shiva's game got better because of Harry's energy.
Absolutely.
Nice.
Because you could see how infectious it was in the first Dinky tournament happened, where those guys won.
Yeah.
Right?
But I had to check with Sahitya, like, is he normally like that, or does he only change? He's like Shrikant or Andre Nell, that as soon as you get inside set, your personality changes. He's like that. Like,
Yeah.
You know, we were talking about this last episode as well.
Yeah.
You know, how people have different personalities on and off the court.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
on the court, some people like so chill, you know, this is so nice.
I know.
But once they get onto the court, it's that aggression, you know, whatever. You know, we were talking about Anisha, who was here last week.
Right.
You're a different person, like on the court,
Yeah.
compared to off the court.
Yeah.
Then that's how you play. I mean, that's how people play, right? You play it, you're full, you give your Anurag Avidas, you have to play with your everything.
Yeah.
That's how you are as a person. You know, when you're competitive, you're competitive.
Yeah.
Once it's done, it's done. You're back to like how you are, you know, normally. That's what drives them also, you know, to get better. And also, you know, if you're playing in a doubles game, it sort of cools your teammate also, right? That passion, aggression, especially if you've seen the challengers.
Yeah.
They'd come back from like a huge deficit in the final. So coming off, pulling it back from the final, you know, from a huge deficit, I'm sure that aggression and that passion that is shown on the field.
Even if you compare Vivek and me, Vivek is somebody who will compete at High Rocks in Mumbai. I am somebody who will get high on the rocks in Hyderabad. So there you see the difference. Right?
इसीलिए बोले ना
High on the rocks.
Oh my God.
It's a different life.
No, but having played with Harsh multiple tournaments, I think this is also, you know, another reason why, you know, some of you were chosen as captains, right?
Yeah.
Doesn't matter what your duper rating is.
True. Absolutely.
I think you're cornerstones of the community as such, more than anything.
People like look up to you guys, right?
Yeah.
As you said, I think a lot of people would have never met you if not for the HPL. Now they're getting to meet and interact with you guys, get to learn something which it can even be something not related to the game. It can be how to handle your mental, you know, in the mental game during the game. Absolutely. These small learnings as we've seen that can help you, even though it might not be like a technical aspect.
I mean, that's true. Not to praise him in front of the camera, but I think no better captain than Vivek is. No better captain than Vivek. Matlab, somebody who has played tournaments in and out of Hyderabad, is obviously in his age bracket top 10 in India.
Yeah.
Still so humble and ready to share feedback. I met him 6-7 months back at a tournament in Kompally, 26 for the first time.
I remember that.
Very warm, 35 plus. He beat green, black and blue. Very humble. He told me what to do, what not to do. Open for a conversation anytime. And that is how it should be.
Right.
Yeah.
At the higher Rupert, the lower your arrogance. That's how it should be.
I think agreed. Not everybody will agree with that, but we'll take your word for it.
But yeah.
But I mean, as captains, just getting back to the conversation, right? You guys are captains, you guys are cornerstones of the community. Hence, you guys are leading your teams here. Now, about that, just go back a few weeks. The auction, right? I think it was a big deal for everybody. It was the first time everybody in a room trying this whole auction thing out to recruit players who they think could fit their team very, very well. Your options went very, very differently. Your team strategies were very different. True. Could you guys take us through it? Vivek, we'll start with you.
Sure, yeah. So firstly, this whole option exercise, right, is obviously very new to all of us. And honestly, you know, like when you're doing the option, it's not just you, right? You have your owner and you have the rest of the team. And obviously, everyone is trying to understand who the better players are, but they're heavily relying on you to make that choice.
Yeah.
So there's even more pressure. When I got to the auction is when I realized that this priority order scene is some real shits. I was not really very adept with that situation. But when I started understanding that, okay, so this is what is going to happen. And every time I'm trying to raise and I'm going for a player, I realized that I'm not coming through.
Yeah.
Right. And that kept a lot of pressure on us because if you see our auction, to the last hour of the auction, we hadn't even picked a single girl.
Yeah.
And we were under some serious pressure because I had constant pressure on the side saying, why aren't we able to get the girls that we had made a list of?
Right.
The women we had made a list of. Not one of them is in. Everyone's going to the other teams. What's happening? So, and we all knew that, I think all of us know for a fact across all the teams that the women in the league are so important.
Yeah.
They're so crucial. The mixed double rubbers are crucial. The women's double rubbers are crucial. The singles are crucial in every format, right?
Yeah.
So finally, I mean, I think it came to a point where it took the owners also a journey with me to understand, to take some calls. And
Right.
I think it was the Titans who were the first one to drop their priority order.
Right.
The remote Titans, I remember very well. I think that's when we understood, okay, this is how the game has to be played. And I'm being very open about it.
Yeah.
That's when we realized that this is how the game has to be played, because otherwise the Smashers and the Raptors and everyone's going to take away all the good women, and they're not going to be left with anyone.
True.
And then it was just me pegged against Sam, where he also at that point hadn't picked even a single woman. And there was Veda left.
Yeah.
There's Soumya. And there was Anmisha. And there are a couple of more good women players left. And then I think we were pushing each other to raise, because Sam was sitting at like 1.8, 1.9 was his kitty, and we were at 1.4. And we were 40k lesser than them. And I had this pressure where I was left with 1.4. I had to pick 3 women.
Right.
Yeah.
And I have to push to go for the best. So, and then again, I have to raise to a point where Sam also should spend that money. Right. Sam and Sushant should spend those money.
Right.
Yeah. So I think I was left in that battle towards the end. But my learnings are fundamentally that, auctions are not as easy as they seem.
Absolutely.
And for me, that was a lot more pressurizing than playing a game.
Yeah. I think a lot of captains figured it out that day. It's not as easy as it looks.
Yeah. So what we had decided that
No, you guys look very sorted.
we
knew what you were doing.
our team owners and me had decided that we will not go with the strategy of being jack of all trades and king of none.
Yeah.
So if we already knew, if we go for a good men's singles player, we will not get any good women player, because then our priority ranking will go higher. And we're pretty sure there's like Feroz, Ramya, Veda, they will go in the north of 70,000-80,000 easily.
Easy.
So what we thought is, let's strengthen our women's department. And I had a few male players in mind, like Rohan, like Sahil, who don't play regularly.
Right.
And I was pretty sure no team will bid for them.
Right.
So what I thought was, I'll go with the
dark horses.
Dark horses. That if we can get one men's doubles game in any battle,
Right.
we will win that battle.
Yeah.
Because the women, like you guys are the strongest, one of the strongest in the women's.
The team to beat.
Even if the women's team lose one match, at least we will be good with 3 matches. And Dream Breaker is a lottery.
Yeah.
Dream Breaker is a big time lottery. So my intention was in sync with the owner's intention that we need to win 3 matches. Let's make a team which will give you guaranteed 3 matches. Dream Breakers in anybody's game.
Correct.
So I didn't want a team that I want 4 matches to and then win 4-2.
Yeah.
I'm happy with 3-3 and then let's see what happens in the Dream Day.
So that's a very smart and clear way
Very
to
smart thing
plan
for
way to
sure,
do it.
Yeah. And that is why we couldn't go for any A category male players, because our priority rating would go high. And then we wouldn't be able to get Feroz, Ramya or any girl of our choice.
Correct.
That was the main intention.
No, I think it's fair to say you have the best woman in your team.
Yeah.
At least the combination also has worked out very well.
Yes, so hopefully they should stay.
That's what our day was. We were like, when it comes to your team, your women are the strongest pillars there.
And I think even the availability will be a big factor. As of now, you
Yes.
don't foresee it, but once the tournament starts, there will be one Friday where somebody is traveling, somebody has a work emergency,
The
something.
holiday season starts,
And that will screw and that will change the entire table up and down.
Absolutely. No, I think the replacement strategy, the what are we calling it? The impact sub, right?
Yeah.
The super sub, impact sub. All of that is going to
The loophole sub.
the loophole sub.
I will keep my opinion reserved on that. Yeah. Not to keen and not rule, but still, if it is what it is.
No, I think it still keeps you in the game, right? You never know. It has
Paid, being the inaugural season of HPL, well, how badly would you want to sub a player if somebody is even playing bad? It's okay.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So this is what we're talking about the last episode as well. So you have the sub rule, and technically you can sub people out or in. But then it's not just that straightforward, right? Let's say you sub out a player. What will it do to their morale?
Or all of that.
It is them to the whole team. You're setting a precedent saying anyone can get replaced for your movement. Correct. So any drop in performance, and they'll be subbed out. And see, we already spoke about the pressure, under which people are playing. Add that to this, and I think it will be very difficult.
Very difficult.
And as Vivek told, the intention of HPL obviously is to improve the quality of Pickleball.
Exactly.
You have to give them that space.
This is totally countering that idea.
Yeah.
So I think it will be one to watch out.
So now I know why you're calling it the loophole sub.
because some teams.
This is for Vikram.
Yeah. I'll be very candid without taking names. Two teams will 100% use the sub rule.
Yeah, because
Out of the eight.
can be more.
you can be open because some teams do not have many 35 plus
2 out of
players.
8 kills. That is also a loophole thing.
Yeah, that is the loophole.
Don't play a 95 plus altogether. If two teams are level on points after 6 weeks and you just want 1 point, you don't play a 35 plus.
That's also a possibility if people do that shit.
We won't have a luxury. We have 335 plus left.
Yeah, we are also.
You guys are 35 plus,
Yeah,
so
good.
you don't have that problem.
I might sit out for a few battles as well. You never know.
Yeah.
I mean, ultimately,
That makes sense. I mean, what you're trying to say.
Yeah, I mean, fair.
Yeah.
Well, I want to show that team. I don't need to play to beat you.
No, that's like a serious.
Joke about now.
Yeah, no, we want that, bro. That is what we want.
I mean, ultimately boils down to what you truly want out of this, right?
Yeah.
If you want to win at all costs, I mean, there are ways to go about it.
Yeah.
But if you look at the bigger picture at what the HPL is trying to do, right? As we spoke about, increasing everyone's level.
Correct.
And as we've seen, we would have all noticed, right, over the last 3 months, I don't think we've seen the number of courts that are being booked across the city. I don't think we've seen at any sense. And even people who would play very casually, now the league has become like an aspirational thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is an aspirational thing, honestly.
But I have people whom I don't know come up to me like, congratulations, you're the captain. Like, yeah, thank you.
No, I've had people from other teams who are 35 plus like me, who've actually texted me saying, I'm not able to get my forehand right. Would you mind coming down, or should I come down? Can we hit for something? Yeah, please come. That's so right. And
I think it's very generous of Vivek also to actually lend a helping hand and help people out.
I think this is just one season we're talking. Not a lot of people do that. Long term, if you think long term, in a matter of 1.5 years, Hyderabad will be very different. For sure. The kind of players that come out of Hyderabad are very different.
Only
First
few
time-
captains can be messaged.
Bro,
You tell me
seriously.
any other captain who a player will message that can I come down to learn a backhand? No captain will do that.
Oh, bro, I think you're taking yourself too.
I'm doing that away because like when me and Sam went to Delhi, I think October last year.
Yeah.
We played the PWR
Right.
tournament where all these, lot of the foreign players, the very good players from across the world had come, and me and Sam went destroying everyone in Hyderabad. We went with this whole confidence. बताते हैदराबाद क्या है तुम लोग को बताएंगे और ये को कैसा खेलेंगे हम लोग. We went and we got our asses handed over, except for the fact that Samir Verma beat Naveen Beasley, and
Right.
that was a crazy victory. Like, it was a mental match. Giving it to Sam for that. Well, kudos to him. But if you see the way our doubles, we got whooped, the qualies. Singles, I got whooped. We went playing pro thinking, "Are pro khel ke
Of course.
Then like, we should have just played intermediate." So, that's the thing. Because when we went there, we realized there are these 18-year-old, 17-year-old kids who are like just giving it back to us like through court coverage. You can't even get them. Oh, there's something called linking. Oh, we didn't know that. This is the kind of
There are levels to this
that
game.
we went to.
Yeah.
And then we realized when we started playing matches, I think Harsh also knows because he also traveled for tournaments.
Yeah.
You don't need to hit a ball in doubles.
Mm.
Right? You can just dink a ball and also stay in the game.
Yeah.
And many times you have a better percentage of winning that point if you don't necessarily hit the ball from behind.
Right.
Yeah.
And that fundamentals, right, we didn't learn.
Yeah.
And we learned on the go as we kept losing and losing and losing and learning and then coming back.
Yeah.
And then trying to do that with people. And now when I do it with our team, they also ask me, why can't we hit the ball? I think, no, let's dink. Let's not hit the ball. Let's start with dinking, right? All our drills, we start with dinking, right? And I think that's it. This game is not so much about having that fancy shot. It's not coming from a racket sport necessarily.
You're right.
Nikhil doesn't come from a racket sport.
Right.
There are so many people there who don't come from a racket sport. Right? Yeah. Harsh doesn't come from a racket sport. So you just need to know how to play the game. You need to know where to place the ball, when to hit the ball, when to roll it, when to do
So the lack of good coaches and
positions in the game. Unsook thing.
We had the Hyderabad Pickleball Championship at Cross Courts. The
Yeah.
Delhi people travel with the entourage.
Yeah.
They have a coach. They had what? I don't know. They come with 10 people.
Yeah.
And we are not at that level yet.
So see, the coaching is what is required.
Absolutely. And we lack that, right?
Yeah.
And you somehow, I think Vikrant and Oliver managed to put us in this. We were not, many times it came to our mind that should we start coaching? Like I and Sam also spoke about it. Nikhil already does that with some kids and he's doing a pretty good job. But unfortunately, I couldn't make the time. But I think this ecosystem, the way it was created, this framework, it put us in a space where
you had to do it.
We became accountable. Yes. And
I think you built a very good system for it.
yeah, initially I thought of it like, damn, I'm 35 plus. I have my company. I have to take care of all this. Then I have to do this. But then it started growing on me. And it started feeling like, hey, there are some people who are coming to play for a certain time that you see what you can make with them, right? See what you can do with them.
Let's not talk about age anymore.
Right. So yeah, I think that's why I think it's great. Like I think where we are at right now, and I really believe that after this league, the first season itself happens, there'll be so many players who'll be going around and playing in different venues, following different people.
It'll open things up, definitely.
And people ideally should not be saying don't come.
Yeah.
You know, I would egg everyone on to say, let them just come and play, man. It's just one season.
Yeah.
Think about it like the quality of players for next season.
Yeah.
Right? Look at Anurag Haridas, the beast that he became in the Challengers. But then there were some unsung heroes.
Yeah.
We know Harry from before. But there are some players we never knew.
Yeah, exactly.
From nowhere. Farha, for example, in Titans, looks so unassuming. But plays so well. You never expect that.
Yeah.
So that's what I think this is doing right now for all of us.
And we were also talking, you know, like how when you guys started, or a couple of us started playing like a year or two back, right? There weren't too many facilities. All of us were very new into pickleball.
Absolutely.
We didn't, as you said, we didn't know what ding.
And we love to throw jargon around.
Exactly.
Oh, it's called a dink, bro. You don't know, bro.
We had,
Bro, it's an oni. Bro, it's an oni. You know why it's called as ani? No one knows.
Hit a third shot drop. I like, what if I hit a drop on the fourth shot? It is the fourth shot drop on the third shot drop. The third shot drop.
Tell a tennis player, bro, that's an ATP. You're talking about that ATP. No, I'm talking about round the pole.
Nasty Nelson also.
Nasty
Nelson.
Body bags.
Body bags.
Right?
I think body bag are legit.
No, what I love about pickle is the jargon around it also.
Yeah, of
So
course.
much fun.
It's for nasty. Yeah.
When have you ever seen so many men walk into a kitchen?
Yeah.
Right? Never happens.
We'll keep that for some other day.
What to cut out?
It's like men are trying so hard not to fall into the kitchen, but they fall into the kitchen.
I'm not going there.
To the kitchen or where?
To where Vivek is leading us to.
Right.
I thought he'll build on it.
Man, no.
He wanted to, I'm sure, but he chose not to.
I'll let Abhay lead the discussion.
Right. Anyway, just getting back to the basics. Just in one line, I just wanted to describe why you think your team is going to win it.
Why do I think my team is going to win it? I think we are very well prepared. I have to simply put it like that. And I think we have the right mindset. I don't think anyone in our team is insecure, which I think is very, very important to the team dynamics. It's very important whether you're playing or not playing the matches. It is the reality of it, right? You have a 10-player pool and it's not necessary that few players will end up playing.
Yeah.
And I think all of us know that, right? And there's no point trying to not talk about it. And there's no point trying to not have those conversations.
Yeah.
Right. And be open, be out there. And that's why I think personally, I think we have a pretty good chance because the men's side of it seems fairly sorted.
Okay.
On the women's side of it also, we're fairly decently prepped.
Okay.
Right. And I think we have the depth to go into those tight matches.
Right.
And everyone's come and seen the challengers. All the main team players also have come and seen. They've seen the nerves in a challenger also.
Right.
So I'm guessing right now they're mentally kind of, prepping themselves. So that's fundamentally why
Being well prepared.
chance. Yeah.
Lots of practice,
Yeah.
of course, I'm sure.
See, I'll not say why I think my team will win it. What I have instilled in my players is like, this is the best damn platform you can get at this age.
Right.
At whatever age you are at, to play pickleball in Hyderabad. So make the most of it. Have fun.
Right.
You will get 8 weeks of continuous footage, TV, media, people coming to watch you. Make the most of it.
Yeah.
You will never get this opportunity again. Maybe you might be selected in the next season.
Yeah.
You have 200 people watching you, cameras all over you. What else do you want? When you start pickleball, this is what you wanted in life.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Go for it. Just play and have fun. If you win it, yes. If you lose, big deal.
I think people forget the fun aspect.
Actually, that's very nice.
I'm not talking as an owner, obviously. See, if you have put in money, you obviously want.
No, you're a captain.
Don't confuse
No. I'll give you both viewpoints. As a team owner, if you have invested money in your team, obviously you want your team to do well. That goes without saying.
Yeah.
But there is the fun part, I think, which we seem to have lost in the last few months in the preparation of
100%.
Yeah, that has to be there. If
Agree
you
with
don't have fun, there is no point.
Totally agree with.
There is no point.
I think this fun side of it is actually a nice cue for me also. I think I should just let people just go do their thing every
No,
month.
if you see, there are always two sides to a coin. No, if I ask you,
Yeah.
which is the oldest animal in the world, what will you say?
I don't know, mammoth, bro. I don't know.
Just dinosaur or whatever.
A mammoth. Okay, so
I can say
For Ice Age, no?
yeah.
Ah,
I into the mammoth.
I can say zebra.
Okay.
You ask why?
Why?
Because it's black and white.
My God, bro. God.
So this is what his team is on. The dad just kind of,
I swear, recent dad. He's a very, very recent dad, guys.
Congratulations. Congratulations. Welcome to the
Club.
Thank you.
But yeah, I mean, great takes, very differing takes, but
yeah.
wholesome as well at the same. On to our next section, it's called Spilling the Tea, courtesy Vivek. It's a new name. But yeah, Harsh, this is the first question that I'd like to ask you here.
Go
Right?
on.
There's been a lot of things being said about the owner captain situation and the captain player situation in a lot of teams, but especially the Smashers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, people have said so.
It's a rumor, bro.
It's a rumor. It's a rumor. So
I've been off the charts because I had a fleeting 10 days back, no? So maybe the rumor.
yeah, no, 100%. Congratulations. Again, we already congratulated him off camera, but on camera, congrats. Harsh. Congratulations.
Yeah.
But yeah, how's it working out for you so far?
Naveen and Sandeep have been actively playing pickleball in the 50 plus. One of the owners doesn't look 50 plus.
Oh,
Yeah, Naveen.
You need to find out who that is.
he
They
just
have a lot of knowledge about pickleball. They know most of the players inside out. Obviously, I have played more tournaments than them.
Correct.
I lend a helping hand whenever it's possible.
nice.
All good.
So I think that happens in every team. I think those dynamics it gets fucked
That's what I
everywhere.
was telling you.
Fine.
That's what I was telling you. You tell me who is the owner of Rajasthan Royals.
Rakungra.
No, he's not. There is a guy called Manoj Badale.
Okay.
Now you tell me who is the owner of Lucknow Super Giants.
What was Rajiv Goenka?
Rajiv Goenka, because he's always jumping around in front of the media.
Yeah, right.
And this guy is in the background. So there are obviously two different types of owners that are there. And you have to, make do with both of them.
But as a captain, it's your role to balance it out. Right?
Nice.
To make sure the players don't feel the need.
Right
not
by the
you.
players.
Yeah,
I think.
more of
That
that.
is more important.
how's it been with the players though? Is everyone getting along? Because most of the players, I'm sure.
We have a very good team. Yes. People think we are, more strengthened in the women's department.
Yeah.
We might be in a
No, that was our take as well, honestly, because we thought you were like really strong in the women's department, maybe lacking in other.
You might be in for a surprise.
No, we are hoping for upsets.
We were hoping.
We are hoping for upsets.
Because a couple of captains were, when we had asked them for a list of teams who would finish in the top four.
Yeah.
I can't say anything right now.
Yeah.
You'll probably check out the podcast.
That's
but
fine.
couple of teams were, I would say, underestimating some of the teams.
Yeah.
Okay, see, being an underdog is fine with me. Yeah. I don't have an
No, I'm genuinely hoping for upsets.
Yeah, going to happen.
It should happen.
I think it should happen. It will happen.
Have you said, if somebody thinks that after having players like Feroz, Ramya, Rohan, Sahil, if Starry Smashers and underdogs, you need to learn pickleball, dude.
And Harsh, bro. Harsh. Yours truly.
I'm even talking about myself. See, big match experience does matter.
Yeah, for sure.
You put Vivek in any situation, you put Samit in any situation, you put any other player in a situation, they will react differently.
I think people will learn that the hard way
Absolutely.
in week one.
Absolutely.
Your skill goes on a notch.
Absolutely. True. Your drive will not go.
Yeah.
One wrong drive in front of 100 people, you will not play drive again.
Absolutely bang on.
No, imagine you're going for a drive, a bang open court, you hit it out, and then you hear sighs and oohs and ahs from the crowd, you'll be crushed.
You will not play that shot the entire battle.
Also, I've seen when people are calling out from behind and saying, "Isko backhand nahi aata, isko ye nahi aata."
You get more conscious.
Get conscious. I've seen players get involved in that conversation and try to respond and forget the game also.
True.
So I'm completely on board with what Harsh said. Like I think it's on the day.
Right.
It's on that day. You might have a better skill set than the other team, but you never know on that day.
And players like us,
And I've seen it.
players like us might have a slight advantage. I don't know.
Yeah.
But we are at least, I think, we are respected in the pickleball fraternity.
Yeah. We have
People think if they sledge us, it will make us stronger. We play better. Right. On sledge.
Yeah.
Yes, for it.
Yeah.
You
Like,
must
I
have
think-
seen it in tournaments.
Yeah, for sure. I think we've seen that happen. I think people know who not to sledge.
Yeah.
But they will still do it. I think it's part of the game.
Yes.
I think sledging should be allowed,
I
bro.
want that to happen.
Sledging is fun. I think you should sledge. You should sledge.
Not only sledging, another layer is sometimes when you're playing the game, the guy on the other side also, you should know when to, push and say, come on, and, do that.
Yes, I swear.
Because some players switch off completely when you start going into that mode. True. Yeah. Whether you're a better player or not.
Yeah.
True. That guy might have a much better skill set. But if me and other player are playing together, I mean, not necessarily better as a unit from skill set standpoint, but if we are stronger, it can play on their.
So you have to crack
I've seen that a
I
lot.
think we've seen in matches, right?
Yeah.
Where a team is leading maybe close to match point.
Yeah.
And then the opposition hits like one great drive.
Correct. And it's just momentum. It's full
It
momentum.
just changes altogether.
Whole game shift.
So this game is a lot about momentum shift. Like I have not seen this kind of variation in any sport, man.
Yeah, it also happens when the opposition cheers on unforced errors made by the opponent players.
Yeah.
That might either pull you down, that you just shut off.
Or it might push. It might give you another high also.
That is going to happen.
Yes.
It is going to happen next week, and I can't wait for it.
Yeah.
And it's talking about outs, right?
Yeah.
Which team do you guys not trust with line calls?
I like Vivek.
I don't know if I can call a team to say that.
Anybody, just
You
name a
can't
team.
call a whole collective, right?
No, but okay, any team which has particular players, any team, any team that comes to mind, you can spill the tea, Vivek, it's fine.
there he goes.
I have a good friend, Saran.
Arey, 100%, bro. 100, Saran, 100, I agree, bro.
See.
All your friends will agree too.
See. So I don't think so. Maybe he confuses a tennis ball with a paddle ball or a pickleball. His line calls are atrocious. He is my good friend Saran. I think he's 20 something and double your age, but your line calls are horrible. So whichever team he is in, I'm sorry.
Nandi Chargers, right?
I'm sorry.
Yes. He's well aware. You are well aware. I know you are.
Yes. Yeah.
Rest of the things, I think I have not come across any such player who knows that the ball is out and then he calls it in, or vice versa.
Yeah.
That's
Also, sometimes I realize it's who they're playing against. So if they're
for Saran, it's very generic.
Saran, I don't know, but maybe
Saran, very generic. Doesn't matter.
No.
But I think sometimes if you're playing players who don't know the game as much or who are not so exposed to how this is done, I've seen situations where one or two have.
That time you don't give a fuck. So you don't care that time
Yeah.
to call or line calls in or out.
Yes.
But yeah, who according to you guys is the biggest drama queen here? Hyderabad Pickleball. It's just all fun. No one's gonna take it seriously. Don't take it seriously, guys. But yes.
A drama queen can be a.
I know.
Drama queen is a metaphorical drama queen.
It can be a captain, right?
It can be a captain. 100% can be a captain.
I'll not go there.
You can.
I'll think of it. Leave it.
I know who you're talking about. I very well know who you're talking about.
For whom?
It's all for fun.
It's all for fun.
Don't worry. Yo, captains, chill.
Look at them assuring us and all.
See, I'm sure all of them.
Arey, we'll cut it out also. We'll cut it out for sure.
I will tell. Let Vivek. I'll tell.
So you're actually right because Vivek hasn't spoken a word till now.
Yeah.
And he has to at least say something. He's leaving it all to you.
You cannot name Vishal Punna, so you can go for it. I will not say anything else.
No, I think drama queen, no? So
Apart from Vishal.
I'm trying very hard. See, only a minute.
Vishal,
You put that into my head.
Vishal is a good friend. He won't mind.
No, he's my senior from tennis, so he has.
He's elite.
We go a long way.
You have-
He was a Davis Cupper, but
You have to
We
respect.
spoke about that also.
You have to respect someone who has played Davis Cup for India.
Yeah,
a long
100%. He's
He has his own eccentricities, but he's
correct. No, he's seen it. He's seen it all.
Again,
Yeah.
he's passionate.
Yeah.
He speaks his mind.
Yeah.
What a player though. What a player.
And he's quite the drama queen.
Okay, that is done.
Look at that. Put in the compliment right before you take it away from him.
Vishal bhai, I'll call you back.
Davis Cup winner, what a player. Ye wo, also a drama queen.
Vishal bhai,
apologies.
Harsh bhai, kuch
I already said that.
bas. Shit, kya yaar. Not so spicy
I
anymore.
think probably the loudest would be Sahiti, obviously.
Right.
I think I won't call her a drama queen for sure, but I think she has that energy from outside the court also.
Right.
which can work on people's mind.
I think that entire team
And
has that.
yeah, no, I wouldn't call it sledging, but I think she really puts herself out there.
No, it's part and parcel of the game.
I
Yeah.
get the answer. You ask you something else, you're asking something else. This is not fair. No.
नहीं मिल रहा था
अब थोड़ा divert करना तो पड़ेगा.
ड्रामा
ऐसा नहीं होता. He's like throw some light on this aspect or like taking a torch and putting over it. You have to answer it. You can't just go by the side.
बोला हर भाई कौन है और थोड़ा
I could think of
एक
it.
ट्रिगर तो दे मेरे को.
Apart from me, I can't think of anybody else.
You can't think of anybody else.
Apart from himself, I have lots of.
How are you a drama queen?
Not a queen, I'm a queen, but
No, I'm not literalizing drama queen, but I'm saying you're not dramatic in
you
general.
guys should know.
Okay. Anyway,
Being
we're gonna
and being
cut that out there.
having no filter.
since you guys aren't answering.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna pose a different question.
Different way of the same question, I'm guessing.
Now, week 1, Starry Smashers faces the Kirti Warriors. You guys face the
Yeah.
Raptors.
Yeah.
Who's the one player you target?
Apart from Saina.
Let's stick to on the field.
On the court.
Is Shantanu a part of the team or management?
Well, both.
Oh yeah, player coach.
Yeah, I forgot. Sorry, can I go back to the
Yeah.
Antanu is quite the drama queen.
You Vivek need some pestering.
Antanu, no offense.
Too late. That is going to be cut out for sure.
He's like, I'll see you at reserve.
There is no specific player we have thought of targeting. There's 7 matches, including the Dream Battle. If you
Right.
target one player, you're doomed.
No. Which battles do you think you can take them on?
Crucial battles, he's saying.
See, we as a team, I always tell them to focus on their strengths. You
Right.
cannot look at other teams' strengths. Obviously, you have to look at their weaknesses. But play your natural game and adapt to the game what the opponent is playing on that day.
Right.
Pickleball, some might play aggressive that day, some might play defensive depending on the pressure. So you never know how the game changes. So Zina is a good captain. Zina has been playing pickleball since
For a while. now.
yeah. She has been one of the pioneers of building the
Yeah, I think
pickleball
we're
community in Hyderabad.
ahead of us.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, I got into the pickleball community because of her, because I saw her playing at ANR Kondapur.
Kondapur or
Since then, I asked her where do you buy a paddle from, and I got added to a group.
Nice.
That's it for her and that. So we are not targeting a particular player at all. If that was the case, I would have told you upfront.
Nice. Being very coy about
Oh,
it.
very
I'll
honest.
take it.
I don't remember half the name of the
Okay.
That's the real answer. That's the honest.
So cut out the rest of it. I don't remember.
When we were saying that, I was also thinking, okay, who is there in the Raptors? Who are all there? No, but honestly, I think
I have no clue.
that is the answer. Minus the fluff, cut the bullshit. This is the
Like
answer.
Rohit Sharma, kaun hai mere team mein? I have no clue.
he'll cut out the whole first part and only keep the latter.
I didn't go for it.
So I think Niharika is someone we'll definitely look to, like, I wouldn't say target, but that's a player where we're going to focus on
Right.
at least. I think she's a really, really strong player for the Raptors.
Nice.
And I've seen her grow, like the last few tournaments she's playing. And she's played multiple combinations. I've seen her play with Saiti, I've seen her play with so many women.
Right.
But every time I've seen her play, her game has been improving. Her game has been getting better. So I think definitely she is one of the players that we're going to watch out for.
Okay.
From the Raptors.
Fair. I think these are.
And yeah, I mean,
No, fair call outs.
Yeah,
Fair call
yeah.
outs. But apart from that, final question for you guys: predictions for week 1.
we're going to win.
What margin?
I think.
So on this topic, guys, we asked a couple of captains if during the season we'll see any 6-0
Oh yeah.
cards. So, and couple of them gave some answers. We
I don't think there'll be a 6-0 washout anywhere. That's my opinion.
Okay.
Because I think the priority order kind of, has leveled that game for everyone. So I don't see a 6-0. I think it's a little rare. Maybe a 5-1.
Yeah.
Maybe a.
He's the only one that thought there'd be a 6-0.
There might be a 6-0. You only need one men's single upset to start the tournament with, and you can have a 6-0.
You need a domino.
That was the reason why we were asking captains if there's a 6-0 is we all spoke about the pressure that the players are playing.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So let's say a team takes a 3-0 lead.
Yeah.
So the other team has to win all 3 and then win the game breaker to win the tie.
Correct.
So let's say you're losing 3-0 and let's say the best players already played the matches and they're lost. Maybe you had the close matches, but they're still lost.
That's so ironically coined, no? Dream breaker.
Dream breaker.
Yeah. Fucking break your dream.
if either a Samir or a Bhaskar or a Nikhil or a Vijay Tej loses their men's singles again, right? 6-0 is possible.
So let's say they lose their first three.
But do you think 6-0 is still possible even then?
No.
You see, irrespective, so wherever the men's singles is what, the fourth or the fifth match, or is what is the number?
Men's single is the third match.
The third match.
The morale of the team comes on if your best player loses it.
Yeah.
And then you think that the best three matches are not of any importance at all.
And on the flip side, I think that when the team thinks there's nothing more to lose, they'll play better.
Depends.
Because the mental pressure is done, right?
No. Doesn't work that way at times.
Maybe, yeah.
Because actually, most of the time, it doesn't work like what he said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes it works like what you said.
Right.
And but yeah, I think if it's a 3-0, then you can never tell in a moment.
Because once in a roll,
Yeah.
you can.
But I'm guessing everyone's prepped fairly well enough to like not let it be that situation.
Every team has been practicing like crazy.
Yeah, I think when it comes to like skill level, I'm sure all the teams are like equally talented.
Yeah.
No doubt about it.
Yeah.
But I think on that particular day, is that how you are mentally, let's say you lose a 3-0, you need to have it in you to come back.
Absolutely.
Have that, in you to think that you can come back, the captain leading from front, like, you can come back from this. And let's say you win that tie, I think the rest of the season will be like so great,
Very different. Very
Like,
different.
you-
In fact, I've seen some teams have got certain coaches from outside.
Coaching Paramount Titans.
And I've heard
He was there.
Tejas has come and coached for Nalli. No, I'm not sure. I've heard some coaches coming from outside.
Srikar has coached everybody.
So yeah, Srikar has probably coached everyone. But I think people are really like trying to up the game. Right? I was asked in my team, why aren't we getting a coach from outside?
I mean, you have a good goal person. You have one man.
But then we discussed that it's okay. I think if we just stay in touch and if we do what we're doing, probably it will work. But in hindsight, I think it's always helps when you have an exterior coach.
Yeah.
Because you think you have it sorted, but maybe you're not thinking of a certain perspective for a certain player. Right? And sometimes the smallest tweaks, like just a small change of the way they hold the grip,
Yeah.
or the way the backswing comes in on a link, like these things make a hell of a lot of change, right? So I think it's so nice to see that Kuldeep came down, coached a team. I think a couple of others also have called players down. I heard some coach came to Dink and Dash and there was couple of sessions.
The Kuldeep has coached the team which does not require coaching according to him.
The Titans. Why do you think they don't need it?
So see, that shows it, right?
I think they do.
So you might feel they might not need it.
I think some
but they
players
still
there
got
for-
to coach. You can see the commitment from the ownership and the captain.
And you can see that some players are actually playing better. Like I heard
Tejas is the owner for Dynamo.
Yeah.
And on that note, guys, so we've heard a couple of things. So even though you're getting coaches in the best interest in the team in mind, right? You want to get your players to, get coached by some elite player from, wherever. So we've heard a couple of things saying that even though it's for the best of, what you want the best for your players, couple of players we've heard have been a little unresponsive to coaching. Due to various reasons.
Unresponsive to coaching.
मतलब भाग रहे हैं कोर्ट पे.
Unresponsive or maybe not taking it.
They're not in at all.
Not taking it in the right way.
Okay. Why do I need a coach?
Pretty much.
Is it like, why do I need a coach? Or is it like,
On the lines of why do I need a coach, or like I'm better than the coach,
oh,
or I'm equally as good, or like who's this guy to coach?
this guy to coach?
I think you've seen this in every sport, right? You have elite players who people say are like uncoachable, but they're elite players, but everyone still can do with coaching.
I think I know which part.
Directly नाम ही बोलते हैं. Directly नाम ही बोल दे क्यों घुमा रहे हैं?
ये नहीं ले सकता ना.
ये घुमा के फिरा के हमसे बुलवाएगा.
ये नाम नहीं ले सकता ना. मुझे पता होता मैं नाम ले लेता अब तक, but I don't know honestly. So I'm asking you. I genuinely don't
The
know.
news has been broken by Anirudh. How will we know?
Anirudh, would you like to say something?
We should break the news.
Okay, what team are you talking about?
Spilling is not.
Yeah,
It's still spilling the tea. It's not about spilling the tea. It's about ultimately setting the precedent, right? If it's coming out that you're getting coaches paying them money, getting someone to come and teach, coach your team, and that's not being responded in the right. You have a couple of players who are not taking it in the right fashion. Right. It would probably put off some other owners or captains from probably saying, okay, maybe if I get someone from the outside, it might not go on well with him. But if you look at it,
Yes, all of which team?
How did you get this info is first?
obviously someone told me, I'll get this.
So which team, bro? You say that first.
This is so sweet. Everyone should talk to him.
Yeah.
See, it's definitely not your teams.
Yeah.
You guys, so yeah. Other said it on the face or good.
So which team, bro?
You think he fit?
It's not my team, the Mavericks.
Bro, they'll cut him. Don't worry.
Mavericks.
So there's only 5 teams left.
So I'll leave it up to the imagination. Probably will come back to the light of
You can tell if
Read between the lines, 3 teams.
if it is in the stars, if it is not in somebody's stars,
Yeah.
you can tell them.
Probably we'll come back to this in a later episode.
ग्रह नक्षत्र बिगड़ जाएंगे इसके ग्रह नक्षत्र बिगड़ जाएंगे
I'll check up on my life insurance policy and come back.
Verify your sources. But yeah.
he gave the answer
Yeah.
he gave the answer
He gave it.
So
No, but I don't think that should be too much of a. If someone's coming, someone of certain repute is coming, they have a certain game.
that is important some repute यहाँ पे तो हमारे coaches are playing tournaments and करेंगे क्या coach करेगा
Correct.
yeah, it's fine. Like when Sachin Tendulkar can have a coach,
Yeah.
I'm sure. For example,
Yeah.
when Harsh can also, have a coach.
Correct.
Yeah. I mean, see, let's be honest, not all coaches are also great players. We've seen like people who are very, very good at coaching who have not been like great players for how many years.
Absolutely.
So it can go both ways. I think there's no harm.
So in the Bangalore circuit, also there are players who are not so good, but they're great coaches.
They got a good eye for it.
Right? They
got a keen eye.
They know exactly. They have the patience to see. Coaching is a very different game ball.
Exactly.
You cannot say I will lead from the front when you're coaching. First of all,
Yeah.
Yeah,
that
true.
attitude you need to throw out.
Yeah. And I think you've seen a couple of people who we might play with also, right?
Yeah.
Who probably are not like the most elite of the players, but they read the game very well.
Yeah.
So they can advise other players.
Yeah. See, like Harsh said, like he was graceful enough to say that he might even sit out a game if he needs to for the team, right? No one's thinking of that.
No, actually, bro.
No one thinking
see,
of that.
I genuinely think these two are the nicest captains that
So
are there on the circuit.
really nice.
One of the nicest.
I also think they're nice.
No, him being, no, really, genuinely, because him being very, very open and generous with the pickleball community, actually being open to help teach and improve others' games, regardless of which team they come from.
Yeah.
Him being very open about the fact that there's also good element of fun in the game, as opposed to it being a pure sport, which it is not. Like, it is also there for entertainment, for fun.
True.
Like, people are in it to have fun.
True.
Yeah.
And also, I think Harsh and me probably are at life stages where we've seen a longer
100%. 100%.
I guess that's why we are more comfortable with anything.
Mature audience.
Because we know this is one season.
yeah
Yeah, exactly.
We're talking about Hyderabad's ecosystem. We're talking
In the long
about
term.
the long term.
Yeah.
And when Vikrant placed this thought, when he called me up the first time and said, I'm thinking about this, I said, me and Sam have been sitting with this. We never did anything about it.
Right.
And then he comes in and he says, he's coming in, Himanshu's coming in. So then there are all familiar faces who we trust will do a good job.
Yeah.
And then suddenly you see we are put in a space where we are just getting to work with so many people.
Right.
Yeah.
So I think that's commendable.
genuine people like
I mean, it's always great to see someone sit down and execute something as big as this. Because I don't think people would have thought of this, but no one would have envisioned it at this scale, which is what the HPL is.
Yeah.
And we're hoping it gets a huge launch
Yeah.
when we meet on the 10th
Yes.
of October.
I've had players from Bangalore, Chennai, text me saying, can we join this league?
बोला you can so
Yeah.
yeah they want to join this league
Aye,
they go to Bangalore they treat us like not
They're far then, bro.
give them my number
Oh my God. Oh, hilarious.
ego thoda deflate karna.
अरे करना है bro, करना पड़ता है.
Yeah, I'm telling you, out of this league, game में deflate होगा. Yeah, it's going to happen.
I think this will level up the game a bit,
करेगा.
for sure.
I think, like, when all of these guys come for our tournaments, right? People from Bangalore or Mumbai and Chennai.
Yo, want to get buzzed, bro.
When some of them win most of the cups and they go back, even if you're not playing, watching the best players, do their best, still falling short.
Fall short.
Some level.
Yeah.
It feel like, we need to step up the game.
No, I think the next big tournament, the guys from Bangalore will be in for a surprise.
They will.
To see how the level has gone up.
Yeah. We have a
The big
PR
boss in
Reddy
there.
who's 14.
Yeah, exactly.
I have a Prajwal Reddy who's 16. Right? And there's another kid in Sam's team or
we have a Starry Galada who is 50
Yeah, 53. He's very good, right?
Shell was the one at my I mean this is like something very personal. When I was 16, right, and I was trying to break into the top 10 in the country in men's, it was Shell who trained me for 3 months.
So nice.
and my entire fitness, my game changed. And he gave me his entire 3 months and he trained me.
Damn.
So it's crazy, right? Today I'm playing pickleball and we are up against each other.
Yeah.
And then we're talking together in a community.
Full circle.
When I come to this community, I don't feel most players we played tennis, like some of us.
Right.
Yeah.
Like Preeti Reddy from Chargers.
Yeah.
You know she was top 5 in India under 14.
Oh wow.
In tennis.
Ashwari also was a
Right.
tennis player.
All I'm asking you is, in exchange for those 3 months is one bad day.
Yeah.
Think about it.
When you guys play each other.
One bad day for those 3 months.
He's all your ass
Can do that.
You remember our first match at the hub?
Yes.
Oh, damn.
Man.
So yeah, I think that way it's very, very interesting.
That's nice. It's good, guys. I think we're
You're
coming.
always trying very hard to get something like something.
No. I think he got all the meaty style out of it.
Okay, you should have one question to Vivek which makes him uncomfortable and
I think we're already there.
You can frame that question. Ask.
Yeah, please. Harsh,
By always share anything you want to ask.
I think you're itching to ask me. I think you should ask me.
No, you'll not take names, so there is no point.
You can still ask.
No, you say ask.
Same.
Put you on the spot.
I didn't think of it. I thought you had some questions written in mind.
No. I have very generic questions to you guys. But if you can,
Which 2 teams you think are the weakest?
right. This was going to be asked anyway.
Yeah.
Which team do you think is going to finish at the bottom?
Answer based on how the auction happened.
No, it has to be. It can't be random.
Yeah.
So
No, on paper only.
And whom you obviously the weakest, but you think they might do well. You never know.
weaker, I would say.
Weaker.
Yeah, I wouldn't say weakest.
Yeah, you already.
We think anyone is the weakest
Yes,
in this league.
absolutely.
I mean,
If you want to go for a
I call them shit. So, the teams.
Weak teams. So you say.
want to go for a comparative, not a superlative. degree.
I don't know yet.
I need to wear the blue guys.
It's okay.
No, I always felt again, it depends on your, dynamics. But I guess I felt the Raptors were a little weaker in general, right?
On the strategy, yes.
Yeah, overall strategy wise, I'm not taking it personally on players or something. But as a unit, I felt they have a lot more work to do. Let me put it like that, right? And I know Bobby's. I mean, we call him Bobby. I've known him for a long time. Rishabh is on the job. He's very enthusiastic, very proactive. I have not seen anyone as proactive as Rishabh, honestly, in this league. So he has some work cut out. He definitely has to pull that team, is what I felt.
Yeah, he hit some big body shots on me in one tournament at State.
Yeah,
I and Anirudh were playing.
yeah.
My face was the only place he said. Like, what is wrong with him?
No, he's fully committed.
Yo, insane player.
Great end, yeah. One of the sweetest guys you'll
Yeah.
Damn, for sure.
Yeah. Take everything as a sport.
Yeah.
Sometimes I tell him, don't be so sweet. At least in the game.
I think there are very few people like who are not sportive. We'll not go there.
No, you can. Once you go, now you're already young.
He'll go there, but he won't go there.
Ab Kohli diya hai, to you might as well.
You're like Karan Johar on Coffee with Me.
Yeah,
You
bro.
say it, but you don't say it.
I'll do that on match day. I'll do that. I'll leave that for the.
We should be like Twinkle Khanna and that.
Kajol.
So much
It
with
takes
Kajol.
two.
They won't say it.
What nonsense.
Yeah, even I thought pretty random. But why we like this?
But yeah, anyway, your opinion.
We think
Of the weakest teams.
Yeah.
Or the weaker.
You can't ask my question to me. You can have a different.
We were going to ask that anyway.
The same question.
That was going to be asked
What is
anyway.
that one? मैं
But I'm
पूछ the question पूछो फिर बोलता मैं
I'm sure you have an opinion, like you were saying,
Yeah.
there'll be some
weaker team.
weaker. We're not saying weakest.
मतलब, as per auction strategy, yeah, Raptors, but you might be in for a surprise because the way they are practicing,
Yeah, that's what I like.
their presence is much lesser, which I feel something is cooking,
Yeah,
something is brewing.
yeah.
Raptors.
Yes, yeah.
On paper, you might think they're a weak team, but I'm sure they're up to something.
Yeah, I don't think when we were looking at the tables, we didn't peg them to be in the top.
Yeah.
Because look how street smart Rishabh is.
Yeah.
I'm sure they're up to something.
So we are genuinely hoping for upsets
Yeah.
from all of you guys.
Yeah.
They will be, I'm pretty sure they'll be
Right.
upsets.
And like in matches where
You might see Titans where Nikhil doesn't play singles. He gives Vijay to play singles.
which is what we expect.
See, I think what Arman Bhatia did with Ben Jones yesterday is an example of an upset.
Right.
And I think that's a great thing to talk about.
Yeah.
So I guess we'll also discover Arman Bhatia is up against us, very dolls.
A beat back.
Yeah.
Damn.
So India has truly arrived. I think everyone believes they can win.
We're just waiting for Hyderabad.
Bless you.
Hyderabad has to arrive
It will.
very soon. And
Very sure.
I think you guys are on the job. You guys are doing great.
Yeah, I think we all have a job, and I think it's gonna happen very soon.
That being said, I think there was great to talk to you. Very
Same, yeah.
fun.
I think this is the longest episode.
Actually,
we've had.
and honestly, it didn't really feel that long.
Yeah.
Like we've been
You wanna talk a lot?
talking for a while.
I think we can go on 7.
Yeah, we actually didn't even realize what.
Getting out.
Yeah, I didn't realize also it's one.
The next gang is
So
The
you can
players are in.
get this out as the best podcast of the season.
Yeah, I think we can give that award so
Yeah.
far. A few more juicy bits, maybe you could definitely win it. But since you guys are not digressing any names or revealing any names.
Bro, I thought literally I told you who the wicket team is.
Yeah, weaker team, so we also said, bro.
I'm hoping I'm giving fuel to the Raptors for the first game against
Raptors, apparently you guys suck, huh?
He even gave the this is him. What else do you want? He even gave the drama queen's name. What is the
Bro, you fed him that name.
I don't
He just said I'm the drama minus the queen.
देखो भाई घोड़े को कुएं के पास लेके जाना मेरा काम है पाली बिना घोड़े का काम है
नहीं अन्ना तुम तेल पिलते क्या पिला रहे हो मेरे को समझ नहीं आया
मैंने चाहे कॉफी पिला रहे हो और कुछ भी नहीं सिंपल है but yeah great talking to you guys one final thing prediction for the week against the Raptors
I think 4-2 to the Dynamos.
you guys against
I'll
the
become
Warriors
fans. I'll go for a 3-3 and we win the dream breaker.
How we want to break dreams, no?
I want everybody like to play singles. Yeah, so much fun.
man that will be fun I think it'll be a great
And
it'll be a great spectacle for week one
We would want from a neutral point of view, we would want to see a game breaker.
I want that. Yeah,
sure.
It gives your individual a chance to flourish.
no we
No doubles partner, nothing.
we genuinely think that week one is the week where the teams who are facing each other are balanced and the most well matched on paper so it's going to be very competitive
Who are you guys playing?
keep the Warriors
So thereupon is the home team.
Interesting.
The home support.
You're playing the home team.
Idle, yeah, Saina Nehwal's team.
Oh.
so Titans play the Chargers
I heard the lights are a bit dicey at the reserve.
I think they're being fixed for sure.
That's what you want to
in the first tournament yeah there was a little problem there but sahi hai
get in one or two
Nahin, then you'll have excuses ready if your team loses
That is all. I don't care.
हाँ,
I like both for bad for both.
From what we've heard from Kirti, we had interviewed her a while back. I think she's going to set the benchmark of all the
apparently she has a lot
teams
planned
to follow and the event that they're going to organize.
I heard. वो क्या करना है? We will go and have fun. They
तुमको attend करना
have fun.
I'm going there to
We will do what we want to.
I'm going there for the fights bro I'm going there for the fights only
We are not here for mehman nawazi. If you come and feel
Yeah.
तो भी
Yeah.
हमारा home court है हम जो मर्जी करें.
Correct.
but great I think it was amazing talking to you guys thank you for being there we'll catch you guys on court on
for sure.
what 10th
For sure.
And we'll catch Vivek after the Raptors game.
oh yes
See if his prediction comes true.
definitely and we're hoping the dream break also comes true
Game breaker.
If it flips, I think you need a bite from Rishabh more than you need a bite.
100% Rishabh
You need to spice it up a little.
remember the fact that he thought that you guys suck right
He never said that.
He didn't. I vouch for that. He didn't.
This is not spilling the tea, bro. This is throwing me into that hot tea. Like this is like bullshit.
but yeah, I think it's like added fire for you to actually cause an upset
Yeah.
we're also hoping for a really great and competitive match looking forward to seeing you guys there
Thanks Abir. Thanks Sweet Ani. That is what she.
sweet honey
Sweet.
Anirudh is like very, very careful with his word.
really
Ask his girlfriend, no?
Yeah. No, I don't know. Like,
You don't know.
let's edit
that
that
part.
part. Yeah, let's edit that part. Oh, she knows better. I'm sure.
Just a sentence to end with. Whenever we play tournaments, I have random girls come up to me like, he's that girl's ex, he's that girl's ex. I'm like, who?
oh, now you're spilling the tea now you're spilling the tea bro this is definitely on there
I mean, but we know when it comes to on the court, there's only one player and that's Harsh. Whenever we play.
yeah right but he's talking about off the court
Oh yeah, he's talking about off the ground. He's not talking about on court.
Yeah, good fun, right? Thank you for having us.
but yeah thanks a lot thank you guys next episode